What's up, guys? My name is Hollow and welcome back. So I wanted to take the time now that the Infinite Warfare beta has finished. Of course, again, please do remember, if you are on PlayStation 4, you still will be able to play it this Friday, and of course on Xbox One as well. So the beta is done, and I'm not gonna lie, although it was strangely addicting to play, at least to me, I feel like it had a good amount of flaws. I couldn't pick out all the flaws, so for this video I'm gonna make a top 5 video, and please let us know in the comments, share your thoughts and opinions about which one bothered you the most, whether if we included it in this video or if we didn't include it. Just comment it down in the comments below. I'm gonna take out my phone because I tend to forget shit sometimes, so I gotta pull out the handy dandy notes. So coming in at number 5, keep in mind some of these were obviously influenced by you guys over on Twitter, is the lack of finding games, active games. This game, for some reason, I understand it's the beta, and I honestly till this day felt or feel like the beta was somewhat unfinished. I feel like they were somewhat rushed last minute. For some reason, it just felt like that, because not only once the beta launched, it took 2 hours to get into the lobbies, to the for the servers to finally get back up and running. Even after, when they rolled out updates the following day, etc, it still felt like sometimes you would take at least a minute just to get into a lobby, and when you would play in a lobby and then you would back out because you finished the game or whatever reason it was, sometimes you'd had to leave that current lobby you were in after finishing a game and go into a new one, because sometimes, not all the time, sometimes the game just wouldn't find you another lobby, and then people would start backing out, etc, and then it would obviously lead you to backing out yourself, which was really frustrating. So I just hope that gets fixed. Obviously, I know the beta, that is the reason of the beta, but it's kind of cutting it close, because the game literally launches about a week and a half to 2 weeks after the beta ends on PS4 and Xbox One next week. Talking about grenades, explosives in general, this game needs to nerf the damn grenades, and a lot of you guys were telling me this on Twitter, and I completely agree. Like, I don't know if they need to be nerfed or they need to. There was this one grenade, one of the primary grenade, that it literally blows up 3 times, and then it leaves like this fire on the floor, and I've died by that. I was like, yo, what the hell is that shit? Like, it was extremely overpowered. I get it's cool. I used to love the grenades in MW2. I know sometimes, like, for instance, there's Call of Duty games where the grenades don't do anything, but I understand the fact that you need to tone down the grenades just a little bit, because people will literally spam grenades in this game, and a lot of the times you would die a lot by the grenades. It's fun to get grenade kills, but I think they should have been nerfed just a little bit, just a tad bit, not too much, because then they're basically unuseful. And that's why the grenades or explosives are at number 4 in this list, because it's not something that is incredibly game breaking, but it could get a little bit irritating when playing multiplayer. Coming in at number 3 is the rigs. I love the rigs, I'll tell you that much. I love the fact that one rig can have 3 different abilities and 3 different weapons, or whatever it is that they're called. I forgot right now. I'm having a brain fart. I like the fact that it's not like specialists where they're only entitled to 1 weapon and 1 ability. And I like the fact that you can choose rigs while in game. Like, let's say sometimes you forget to select your own rig, you can actually go inside the multiplayer match and change your rig, and next time you spawn with that rig, which is really cool. But I felt like the rigs were being earned a little bit too quickly. Like, honestly, you'd be on a nice streak and you'll get a warfighter with that freaking SMG or whatever the hell that shit was, that shoots like 16 bullets on the right and 16 on the left. It was just too crazy. I feel like the rigs, abilities, and weapons should be nerfed a little bit, in the sense that if you're not gonna nerf how powerful they are, I understand, but I think they need to be nerfed at least the earn rate, because you earn them too quickly, and then it just becomes a match of people just using and spamming rigs. It really does. Like, if you pay attention to the rig meter, how fast it moves up, like how fast it fills up in comparison to that of Black Ops 3, it's pretty fast. So definitely, I feel like the rigs, at least the time to earn the rigs, should have been just nerfed a little bit, or at least when the full game comes out. I think that'll balance out the rigs a little bit better. It will lead to people not getting killed by rigs so often. Coming in at number 2, and this is where it really starts getting important, because these 2 last things could really piss off the community and could definitely just determine where players are gonna head to next, right? If they're gonna keep playing or not, because it'll piss people off. So coming in at number 2, the key earn rate. It is extremely slow. 1, it takes a really long time to level up in the game. And that's okay. I mean, if you want to do that, I'm pretty sure they'll probably increase it a little bit, but I really don't care if it takes too long, because honestly, I like the fact that you just got to grind more to get to a certain prestige. But just the fact that earning keys takes you 15 games, you earn like 4 keys. I think that is a little bit too much. Like, we already hate the fact that supply drops and keys, crypto keys, whatever they're called in Infinite Warfare, we already hate the fact that that has been implemented into Call of Duty and will continue to be implemented. Not saying it's a bad thing, but when I say we, I talk as a community. So I think that you should reward players more keys. Definitely, especially if you're placing first, second, or third, they should be earning way more keys, or at least have a higher chance to earn more keys, as opposed to players that are in 4th, 5th, 6th. You get the deal. So I think the keys, we need to earn keys a little bit quicker, because they come by way too slowly, and it gets irritating, man. You know, it really does get irritating. I know that they're gonna implement supply drop weapons. I know that. That's for a fact. They're gonna capitalize on that. They have to. That's just the business move. There's a proper way to go about that. So I hope that they do it when the full game comes. I hope that they make the right decisions, not to piss off the community, because it is a very sensitive subject when you implement supply drops on a game once again, and you don't do it the right way. So far they look good. So far they seem fair, but we'll have to wait and see in the final game. Now, this is probably the most important one, and this is one that really messed up Ghost. A lot of people stopped and complained and whined about Ghost, because the time to kill, TTK, is #1 in this list. It was extremely low. In Call of Duty Ghost, you didn't really have a fighting chance most of the time. Sometimes you could turn on people, but a lot of the times you did not have a fighting chance. You get shot from the back, you die. People camp on corners just because they can kill you with 2 to 3 bullets like that instantly. Yes, Call of Duty Ghost had an amazing hit detection. Infinite Warfare has a decent hit detection. I didn't see anything too bad with it. But the time to kill needs to be a little bit toned down. It's way too much. I feel like you die way too quickly. It's got its ups and it's got its downs. The good thing about it is that you can get more feats. Like, it's easier to go inside a room and just demolish the entire team. But then again, if you're doing well, somebody from the corner is camping on you and just shoots you real quick and you're dead. So that can be really frustrating. I really think time to kill, it is one of the main reasons why Call of Duty Ghost did so horribly. People hated the time to kill, and people hated the large maps. I think they really need to listen to the community, because a lot of people, that is the main thing that people are complaining about right now, the time to kill. So if Infinity Ward wants Infinite Warfare to do good, they should really consider the feedback from the community this time around. I really think that in Call of Duty Ghost, they really didn't listen much, I think. I don't know why they didn't increase ever the time to kill, or reduce however you want to see it as. But I really do hope that this time around they actually go about, because Black Ops 3, Treyarch did a lot of updates. They listened to the community so much. Treyarch listened so much, and I gotta give them a round of applause for that, because they did a really good job at supporting the community and listening to the community. So that is gonna be it for this top 5 for Infinite Warfare. 5 things that you probably hated in the Infinite Warfare beta. Let me know in the comments if we missed anything. What did you hate about the Infinite Warfare beta? And of course, if you liked anything, let us know. I think the beta was really good. It was really some way, shape, or form addicting, but it did have some flaws. Thankfully, it's only the beta. Hopefully it gets changed when the full game launches November 4th. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys drop a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.